Render is about to shock the world and I will tell you why. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Doug and today's video I'm going to explain to you why Render is about to shock the world in 2024 and also give you my short-term Render price prediction. So the first topic I want to talk about today is what's actually going on with the Render price and what happened in the last 7 days since my latest video. So basically we had two big important things in the last 7 days. The first thing was the run up towards the Nvidia earnings. Like, this was a major event and I myself was expecting a lot and we were going very well. So basically the day before the event, like 2 days before the event, Render was actually at the bottom again around $9.80, and then in 2 days it went from $9.80 all the way to $11.90, but then it had a huge sell-off and people were like, did Nvidia not outperform? Well, Nvidia didn't only just kill its earnings but also announced a 10-for-1 stock split, which is actually very big in the world of the stock market. So no, Nvidia was doing excellent and it was looking so bullish for AI coins, but there was literally one event which basically held Render and other altcoins back from really skyrocketing. The Ethereum spot ETF, which actually got approved. So you might be thinking, and a lot of people might be thinking, well Doc, this is very big news. Yes, it's incredible news, but why didn't we pump? Well, it's really easy. Too many people were bullish, and when too many people are bullish, this is what we call greed. A lot of people long, and once too many people long, they basically dump on the market, and that's exactly what happened. And I also called it, because when Render was going down, a lot of people were asking me how low can Render actually go, and I myself said that there was only two major support levels right now, one which was the Fibonacci 0382 and the other very crucial demand zone which was really important for Render to hold to continue the uptrend, was the $9.42 demand zone. And literally 2 hours later this happened. Like, it's no joke, it literally happened 2 hours later. They long squeezed it, they dumped on the market, and you can literally see this wick all the way to the demand zone and going back again, and now we're already at $10.20. And this is just because way too many people were way too bullish. And we saw the same thing with the Bitcoin ETF. When it got approved, we went down for like 2-3 weeks and then we just skyrocketed for like 2 months. So trust me, it's all a market maker play and they're not gonna show you when they're gonna pump. Like, just like in March, when we pumped a lot, we didn't know it was going to happen, but we did. And this time it will be the same thing. But what the Ethereum ETF really brought in the game was it opens the doors for other ETFs. Like, people are already talking about the Solana ETF in 2025 and a lot of other ETFs. And I think that Render will be one of these coins which will actually be applied for in an ETF. And I will tell you right now why. It's because the biggest crypto asset manager in the world, Grayscale, has been linked with Render a lot in the past. So basically we have here their utility and services crypto sector. We can see examples of assets. We're already seeing Render. And this wasn't the only case in which actually Grayscale showed Render, because we also had their top 10 tokens by risk adjusted return. And again, Render token was mentioned. And other from these posts, Grayscale actually has been mentioning Render in a lot of papers that they made about crypto. So it's looking very bullish for an AI crypto ETF in which Render will be included. I don't really think that Render is big enough to get its own ETF, like that would be crazy, but an ETF AI tracker could be really big, and especially with Nvidia, which is keeps growing. Like it's almost at $2.6 trillion. Like it's getting ridiculous right now. I think in the last 5 years it went from $200 billion to literally 2.6 trillion, which is incredible. Like this has never seen before in the stock market, and the GPU demand for AI is so big and everybody sees this, and Ethereum basically opened the way for other ETFs to happen. So Bitcoin was basically an asset, so it didn't really open the doors for other crypto coins, but with Ethereum getting approved, this literally opens the door for other crypto to be included in a spot ETF. And I really think an AI ETF is going to happen, especially with the incredible hype around AI, and Render as a top AI coin will definitely be involved. And a lot of people will be surprised when this happens, but Grayscale, they sold a lot of Bitcoin, they want to make money, and this might be the perfect play for them to make more money. But yeah, the ETF is basically for the future, so let's take a look at what's upcoming for Render. So again, the big event for Render on June 10th will be Apple WWDC 24, and this time it will actually be about AI. And yes, a lot of people are wondering after the Nvidia earnings, will this be a sell the news event? It could be. In my opinion, like Nvidia, I was expecting a lot from Nvidia. We went up from like my call at $7 all the way to $11.90. I was expecting more, but with the Apple hype, I'm expecting a sell the news event. But again, it will probably be very close to the event, maybe on June 9th or 8th. So I'm expecting, if the market goes bullish again, that Apple WWDC will be a major event, because this year it will actually be about AI features. Like last year, Render actually pumped a lot during the event, but this word AI wasn't even used a single time. But this year we have so many AI things, like a new version of Siri that is more intelligent and based on large language model technology, which is basically an AI similar to platforms like ChatGPT and Google Gemini, and we actually know that it will use the technology of OpenAI ChatGPT for the Siri. Then we got new AI features for Apple Music, AI integration into Pages, AI features for Xcode, an upgraded version of Spotlight so that is powered by generative AI, so many things with AI. And that's why I'm thinking that Apple WWDC could be a major catalyst for Render, but never forget it could also be a sell the news event, so be careful. So now let's get on with the second part of this video, which is basically my Render price prediction. But before I do this, if you want to buy Render, Bitcoin and over 1,000 other crypto coins while getting $30,000 in bonuses and rewards as shown on screen, just go to the top of the description and click on the partner Bybit link, or on the partnered Bluffin link, which is available in the UK and the US. So once you're on the partner page, be sure to see Doc Crypto at the top so you can enjoy the lowest possible fees in the entire crypto space, and also get more than $30,000 in welcome rewards. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on this. So when I make a bull run price prediction, there's always two major things I look at. The first thing is the rank, and the second thing is the market cap. So Render right now is ranked 26 with a market cap of $4 billion almost. So if we take a look at the historical snapshot of the last bull run, we can see that the rank 26 had a market cap around $8.8 billion. But of course, bull runs get bigger and bigger. So if we take a look at a historical snapshot of the bull run of 2017-2018, we can see that a rank 26 had a market cap of $2.3 billion. So basically a 4x. So what would this mean for Render in numbers? Render currently at $10.15 with a market cap of $4 billion. A rank 26 Phoenix Crypto last bull run had a market cap of 8.8 billion, but every bull run a rank 26 becomes bigger. So the next one could be over 35 billion in market cap. This would mean a $90 render by market cap. But again, like I said, from rank 166, the render is going way higher than rank 26. Top 10 is coming, and how high top 10 will be, you will see it in my videos once render piles up to the top 10 spot. But yeah guys, this is my bull run price prediction currently for render, and now let's continue with my short-term price prediction. So currently it's really important for render to actually stay in the accumulation zone. Like we've seen this many times before render goes up, it's basically in an accumulation zone. So we can draw one here, and it's really important for render to stay above it. So this was basically the previous accumulation zone before the all-time high. As you can see, it sticked between it and then it piled up, and this time there's the same kind of accumulation zone, which is really important for the next render leg up. So we take the close here and open, so don't go on the wicks. The wicks are not always that important for an accumulation zone, they just show like the exceptional bottoms and top. So if we draw it right now, this would be the accumulation zone. So render has to stay in this zone to be bullish, and what we really want to see is render go through this zone like it did here with a big daily candle to start the next uptrend. So, and I'm expecting if the market shifts bullish again, and with Apple WWDC, this could actually happen in the next maybe 5 to 10 days. Also, very important thing is to look out for Fibonacci levels. Like I've said this before, Fibonacci levels are crazy. Like, let me show you this one. So what happened with this week at Nvidia earnings? So we take the top here, really easy. So we take the top and this one, and then we retrace it down to the absolute bottom, and just take a look. It almost tested this Fibonacci level, which is a Fibonacci 0786. Like, look how close it is. And let me just delete these red lines so you can actually see it even better. So what I'm gonna show you is like Fibonacci levels are respected a lot, which is crazy, because the second thing you might be seeing is look at these bottoms where they actually pile up. 1, 2, 3, 4 bottoms almost exactly from the Fibonacci 0.5 level. Like, Fibonacci has been used for such a long time, and once again it's proven that it could be crazy. But Fibonacci can also show you what the next level is. So usually Fibonacci 1.618 is the next breakout after we break all-time high. So this could be the next big ones. Like, this is why I've been saying 18 is probably coming in the next breakout, and then if we continue we get 26 already. And Fibonacci levels are usually well respected on breakouts. So of course the market has to turn bullish. We have to see Bitcoin go up again, Ethereum go up again. We need an alt season, but as long as render, which is basically the zone in here, is between these Fibonacci levels or in the accumulation zone, is looking very nice. And of course, what market makers always do, they buy the low, they sell the high. They buy the low, they sell the high. We've seen this before right here in this channel between like 6.8 and 8, where people are also thinking this is taking way too long. We've seen it before as well here. This one was actually a one in like January. So this happens a lot, and people tend to forget a lot. Like, this is after a big crash. Well, not as big as this one, but a decent crash. And what we get here is we get the same. We get an accumulation zone. And if you take the accumulation zone, the best opportunity is always to buy as low as possible. So you can see we go up, we get denied here, we go up again, get denied on the downtrend. And then when we break out, this is a retest, and then we go. And this is the same. We go up, we go down, we go. So a lot of market makers, basically all market makers, they buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, they got enough liquidity, and then you just send it. And that's probably what's going to happen here as well. So a lot of people don't look at the past, but I said it here, I said it here, I'm saying it here, like that's just basically how things usually go. It's not financial advice, but as you can see this, it's quite obvious where this is going. We're going to go to the low again, maybe probably the high if we get denied, back to the low, and then we go off. So yeah, this is my short-term price prediction for Render, with actually the best thing to happen is a breakout which would go to $18 to the Fibonacci level, and even if it gets crazy we go to the $26. That would be excellent. And of course, never forget that everything which is mentioned in my video is just my own opinion. This is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Be sure to like if you did. Also follow me at TheRealDoc on Twitter to know when I post about Render, crypto, or other very bullish things. Also click on the screen right now if you want to know when to buy Render to maximize crypto gains. Subscribe to this channel for more crypto content and YouTube. Until next time.